before he left you nothing to explain his actions. No letter or message.
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. See you later.
Goodbye, sir.
Right. So he said there are other people around here. Yeah, those three. I haven't found those. I should have a look around. Maybe they're gonna give me more clues about this place. But first we'll speak with Tom. Right, so yeah, let's talk with Tom. I brought you your gin back.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
We've talked about those. Oh, yeah. I found the newspaper. Your arrest for attempted murder.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
Okay. Are your customers aware
So
of
you
your
mean
past?
your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Oh, okay. And how was it in jail?
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
No, I don't know about that. All I
that
brought
never
back is
happens.
bad memories, scars,
Yeah.
and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, give me some details about the murder.
You
Why
attempted
were you
murder.
there?
Give me some
Why
details.
did you
I
want
was
to
given
kill
an
him?
an order to kill. I was an
Oh.
obedient gang member at the time.
Oh,
A
okay.
proud, wet boot boy.
Okay, I understand. Why did you join the
Why
gang?
did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
Yeah, I kind of do. You were ordered to kill?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You empathized with him. You were scared to kill him, you realized... Yeah, I think you empathized with him.
You refused to kill him because
saw
you
him
wanted
as a
to feel
human
some
being.
of that happiness yourself.
Exactly.
You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Right. So you started a new
Why
life
not leave
afterwards?
town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
Yeah,
I
that's
grew
what I
up in
meant.
the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die eventually.
I mean, he has a bar here. He's pretty okay. Do you think the docks will
Do you
always
think
be
the
dangerous?
docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Yeah. It's dangerous to
Don't
stay
you feel
here?
threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Okay, so he's renounce his criminal lifestyle. Good. Yeah, I've been to your warehouse.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr.
Yeah,
Reed,
it
but
wasn't
I thought those
really a
Prewin
problem.
guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom.
A bit.
Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Right. Of course you do. Here's your booze.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just
I
try
don't
not
have
to
what to do
kill
with it.
anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Sure. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Right,
So
should
few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
should I talk to her as well?
I've never even been to India. You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Yeah. Yeah, about Tom's past
Were you
incarceration.
aware
Did
of
you
Tom's
know?
past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why
Okay.
I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some
Interesting.
degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Interesting. Has Tom renounced his criminal life?
Tell me, Sabrina.
From what you know?
Do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Yeah, that's true.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
See you later. I think I should look for those two people.
You know, it would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of time to plan the future.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while. Even Dyson has stopped coming in every night.
The pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
You two. Oh. Oh. I have to get up there somewhere? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Oh, through here. Right. What's happening here?
Don't forget to count each bullet you fire.
You told me that already.
Nice shot. You learn quickly. Pointing an empty gun could be a fatal mistake.
It's easier when I picture the bastard's face.
Right. So what's up with that? Tom taught Sabrina how to use a gun to protect herself. Well, that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna steal some stuff from you, but you know. Let's have a talk with them about this. I'm curious. Hey Tom. I
Welcome
saw
back,
what you
Doctor.
guys were
What can I
doing
do for
there.
you?
No, nothing? I can't talk with you, but... Oh, there you go. You teach Sabrina how to
Why
use
are
guns?
you teaching your waitress how to use a pistol?
Sabrina is a nice girl who's already faced a lot of problems in her life. She does not need another.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Didn't deserve this.
Can I talk with her as well? Hey,
You're
Sabrina.
still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Yeah. Why do you have a
I
gun?
know you've been learning to use a gun, Sabrina. What are you up to?
I just want to feel safe when I go home at night.
Yeah, I understand.
I understand. Everyone has the right to defend themselves.
Yeah, especially when there's no justice around.
Oh. I failed that. Oh well.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Maybe I should have said that the guns are dangerous.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise
Right.
for a time.
I don't have anything to talk with you. I should look for those other 3 people. Well, there's one. There's another one. Hello, sir. Who are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite.
Yeah. It's
I'm
just a
Dr.
phrase.
Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburn, if you must know.
Right. I know I was going to investigate that thing, but I think I'm gonna resolve the issues in this area first. Talk with these people and maybe go into Southwark? I think that's how it's called. And find the things for Edwina Cox and the other guy, Dyson. I think I should do those things first and then drop by the hospital and talk with Swansea. Anyway, Seymour, what do you know about
What
this
can you
part of
tell me
town?
about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Right. Is someone in
Are you
particular
thinking,
you're thinking
about
about?
someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Okay. You're not a very nice person. No one deserves your leniency?
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Leniency.
Tom from our local is
Hadn't heard
somewhat of a
that word.
decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Interesting. What is your role
What's your
around
occupation?
here?
I take
what
care
do
of
you
my
do?
mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Right. Is something bothering
You
you?
seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Hard to be a son?
Sometimes it's hard
Is it?
to be a good son.
I just
I
wanted
know.
to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Right. I'm gonna look for that necklace. And
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburn.
To every night,
Goodbye.
a darkness, and every dawn another death.
Yeah, let's have a look. So the necklace. Where is that? Oh, it's in this area. Where could it be? There's a door here. Is this going to Southwark? Because I remember this bridge. I came over this bridge. Could it be... Oh yeah, I came from here. Interesting. And I remember I looked over here. There was a chest that I couldn't open. Yeah.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Oh. Wow. A lot of dead people, yeah. I remember this. But it was nothing here last time. Why is there something here? Oh! So this is the necklace. From Seymour to my beloved
From
Stella.
Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburn, that sneaky bastard.
So he killed all of those people, really?
It's locked, all right.
That's still locked. Huh. Right. Let's have a talk.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburn.
Yeah.
I found your gift.
I have retrieved the
And the
gift for your
corpses,
mother,
yeah.
sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburn.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
What? Seymour is a habitual murderer. What? And he has a cold. I might just cure your cold, because I'm thinking of eating you right now. Yeah, I want to try to understand.
As a man of
what's
science, I'd like to try to understand
Why did you kill those people?
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders.
up. Right.
Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Right, so tell me about your victim.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them?
Yeah, why did
Was
you
there a
kill
link?
Why
them?
should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
Oh, you're a terrible person. How many?
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
Ooh. So no empathy
You
at
feel
all?
nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all.
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not
Well,
talking about me.
I'm
Alright.
calm.
Well,
I haven't killed
our
anyone.
calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Do you take pleasure in
Did
killing?
you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those
That's
people,
what it seems
all
like.
those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger
Right.
for a time.
For a time. Can you resist
This
your rage?
rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Right, so Stella Fishburn. Stella seems to be able to contain her son Seymour's aggressive nature. Well, not very well, because he still kills people. You should
Don't
seek
you
help.
think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
I think
No.
he's...
And don't dare speak
Passed
about
out.
me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Right. Why is your mother protecting
Why
you?
is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems
Maybe.
so sad to know me sometimes.
Death is an appropriate punishment. Death is not an appropriate punishment. I mean, I don't know. In this case, maybe. I don't know. I understand her dilemma,
I
though.
understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my
Dilemma.
mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you require medical
Let
assistance?
me heal you first.
That's something I didn't expect to hear again.
A doctor concerned with the health of his patients.
Well,
Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind
There
of
you go.
doctor you're used to dealing
Take the
with,
medicine.
but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
It is. And I need one more clue
Goodbye,
for you.
Mr. Fishburn.
I'm gonna get it eventually. Where are you going now? You're going home? Is that where... Oh, that's the other guy that I had on the list. Where are you going? Oh, he turned purple. He's gonna have a talk with his mother. Okay. Where can I spy on them? Is there any place I can go? Oh, over here. Let's have a look.
Stupid brat is gone. Good. I was tired of the maggot always hanging around our house anyway.
My God, Seymour. Have you hurt the boy?
Of course not. Why do you care so much about that cockroach? Do I need to talk to rats to get some attention too?
Don't be so childish. You know I love you, Seymour.
But you worry more about that stupid maggot.
Don't speak about him that way. Rufus has always been the kindest boy.
Yeah? Unlike your real son, right?
Whoa. We have another clue about Stella. Stella's attention to Rufus Kingsbury exacerbates her son Seymour's jealousy. And I'm guessing it's the same one for him. Is him Rufus? The guy that I saw earlier? Where are you? What were you doing down there? Oh, I think I missed his... He was doing something there.
Hello,
and
boy.
I missed it. Anyway.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You
Hello.
have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Nice to meet you. Tell me about this part
What can
of
you
town.
tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Right. Why do
Why
they
do
avoid
people
you?
avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Ever thought about
Have
leaving
you ever
somewhere
thought about
else?
leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Right. What do you do around here?
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Right. So you don't have a job.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Right. Any
What do people
rumors around
say
here?
about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Okay. Are you alone?
Are you alone?
Yeah. So he's alone.
Where is your
Okay.
family?
Yeah, what happened to your
I
parents?
don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home?
Right.
You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
What is it, yes or no? You should be careful, we are all alone. Yeah, it's a bit
This
tragic.
city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburn. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't
Also,
say, sir.
yeah,
I guess she's a good
she
soul.
likes him.
Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Right. So Stella is like a mother to Rufus. And Rufus views Stella Fishburn as a mother. And he has anemia. I'm gonna cure that. What do you think about
Rufus,
Seymour?
tell me what
Yeah.
you really think about Seymour Fishburn.
Seymour, he just scares me. A lot. Actually, he scares many people round here, even big fellows.
You mean his brutality is infamous, even in this shady part of town? That's impressive.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. How someone like that can be related to Mrs. Fishburn, well, it beggars belief.
Right. A mother's
The
patient has no
patience of a
limits.
mother for
Yeah.
her child knows no limits. None of us would be here otherwise.
You're right. And I certainly didn't mean any disrespect to the woman who takes such good care of me.
Okay, I'm gonna talk
So
to you
long,
later.
Rufus. Be careful.
I'm gonna bring a cure for your anemia. And also... Should I talk to her first? Yeah, I should talk with her first. And then bring
Good
a cure
evening,
for your
madam.
anemia.
I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish
Yeah.
flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
Well, let me in anyway.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburn. Stella Fishburn. And
Nice
yes,
to meet you.
indeed.
I've
Why
heard
not
about
let
you.
a doctor in?
Interesting.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
It's locked, all right.
Let me look through your house first. Any letters, any things that I could learn about you or your son? Though I think I know everything about your son. I'm really thinking I should eat him. And I think I will.
So you have questions about the flu then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Right. How is your life
How is
here?
life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the epidemic creates violence.
Do you think the increase
as
in
well.
violence has anything to do with the
I
epidemic?
mean, I'm sure. I don't know why I'm
Don't
asking.
know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Yeah, usually violence feeds on poverty, yes. And also fear creates violence.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days,
That's
you could just
true
die in
also.
the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
Well, what do you do for a
May
living?
I ask what
Yeah.
you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburn?
I mean, she's
Since my husband died,
retired,
I
isn't
worked
she?
at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Right. Did people retire back then? They had pensions and stuff? They might not. That might not have been implemented back then. I'm not sure. Did your husband
Did
die
your
in the
husband
war?
die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Ouch. How do you pay the
How
rent?
do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad.
Right.
He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Right. I don't know how much he works. He seems like he's killing people. Tell me about
the orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
Yeah,
You mean Rufus?
Yeah, Rufus.
I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Yeah, I understand that. So you have a tumultuous past as well. Let's start with this, about Seymour's
Tell me about
demons.
these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child, and he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburn. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Unfortunately, no, I don't think so. I'm not sure if there's a cure even 100 years later. No. Oh, yeah, only justice is the cure.
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburn. Only justice.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
No, unfortunately not. Your son is a murderer.
Your son's gone way
she
beyond
knows,
simply bullying people.
But yeah.
He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Yeah, episodes. Why did he confess?
Why did he confess?
I mean,
did you suspect something?
No.
What's up with that?
I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Maybe. Did Seymour tell
you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Right. Why do you protect
Stella,
Seymour?
I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
Right. This must stop.
The situation will only get worse. Someone has to stop Seymour.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Okay, so...
Goodbye, Miss Fishburn.
Goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I haven't checked. Are you okay? Yeah, she's okay. So she really...
I'm not sure the
she can't do anything about it because it's his son. But I think she would be happier if he would be gone. Right.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburn.
Yeah,
Good evening. Unfortunately, you have to go. You're too much of a problem in this neighborhood to be left. Right here. There you go.
You tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead?
For my murders? Well, I only murdered you, who your murderer, and Clay Cox, who who is another murderer as well. Right. I think I can rest a little bit and evolve. And also I should make a treatment for anemia. Oh, I can't. No, I can't sleep. Unfortunately, not right now. I have to treat those people. Where is anemia? This is it. I have to treat those people in the hospital area. Yeah. Well. Let's treat that poor guy Rufus, and then we'll see. I should have made another cold one. I just realized that I needed another cold one because I treated him of cold, and there were another 2 people back there, back into the hospital area that need that. Okay. So.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Do you need help?
Medical attention?
A real
Do you
doctor
need?
caring about me. That's
Yeah.
the first. I
Well,
feel like a real person.
You are a real person. Take the medicine.
A real
You'll be
doctor
fine.
treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Right. So I guess what now? Oh, I said, yeah, I'm gonna go to Southwark. Southwark. I think that's how it's called. And it was this way, if I remember correctly. This way. I didn't need that any blood.
For blood.
Well, yeah, let's go. This play, it seems like it's further away than I remember. It's very weird to get back here where it all started. Yeah, it's quite weird. Let's select the mission. Let's find that first. I think that should be easier. There. I hope it's gonna be easier. I don't really know. Oh, look, there's another one. Right. And you're dead. Where? No. I wanted to just take that. And it's somewhere 100 meters away? In that direction? Oh, good evening. There you go. No problem. I have to get that way somehow. Come on, man! What are you doing? I have to pay attention more. No. Die. So annoying. Can you believe this guy? Going this way.
This place.
Oh.
Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory.
Yeah.
My poor Mary.
Yeah. So I'm at the mass grave again, where it all started. Let me loot everything around here. No, nothing interesting here. Right. Do I have to go here? No, I can't go into the grave.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Ha! I found my watch. Well, that's good. Warning. Hello, boys. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I've only said it once. Deal with it. And be glad that I don't report you protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier, so now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadows, or a nutcase who mumbles and trumbles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to peace on your bloody carcasses after a fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard that they are foggy and rainy. Booth Digby. Right. So he saw something. Interesting. I'll have to go back and have a talk with Edwina.